I am here. Can I see myself? One person. It's just me. Multicasting error. Why am I promoted? Her boyfriend Tom is laying on the floor, splashing through the mud and the mud. What's up, Laura? Her daddy said, he ain't worth a lick. When it comes to crazy, got the short end of the stick. The daddy's young and we're gonna have to take a poll. We're gonna have to start with a poll. Hold on. Anyway, 90s country or EDM. I'm potting stuff up. We're chit chatting. 90s country EDM. There we go. Give me a vote on that. What do we want to listen to? 90s country? Thank you. Thank you. It's 100% for the 90s country. Because you got taste, class. Okay, 90s country it is. What's up, Josie? And I've got I can't tell what you guys can see because the computer is in use elsewhere. But oh, and I guess I can do a few giveaways. I can do a few giveaways. We can do that. And I guess I might sell some stuff as we're going through this. But for the most part, we're just chatting, doing some chores. Sellers, if you're in here, holler. Anyway, she's in love with the boy. Let's get a giveaway going. I don't want a quality listing. I want a cheapy listing. Here we go. Follower free soil bag. It's dirt. And we're gonna put I don't know, I'll put 50. I'll put 50 of them in there. Fuck it. 150. Oh my god, that's a bit excessive, but here we are. 1 to 3 ounces. Sure. Followers can go. There we go. How about a giveaway? Yeah, give Kelsey the dirt. There we go. Thanks, Ashley. Thanks. It's a fucking show. My daddy said, you wasn't worth a lick. When you get the brains, you got the short end of the stick. All right, there we go. Who's ready to pot up some? Look at all of these. You guys have been asking me for these for like 2 years, and I finally got them as production plants. Variegated Fridex. They are hurting. In other words, you're gonna pop up. Watch how I do this, and we can chit chat. Make friends in the chat. You know, if we want to buy stuff, can. And I gotta check them too. You know, make sure all the roots are nice and healthy on them. And on your allocations, folks, don't try to, when you're repotting out of plugs, don't even bother trying to get that pith off of them. Just stick them in the pot. The allocations are a bit finicky. Make sure you get your hands dirty. And your desk. Get your desk dirty, get your hands dirty. That's what we do. We're gonna sing along to a little 90s country. I'll have a good time. I might do a spin game show tonight. Oh shit. You know what I gotta do? Let me hang on just a second. I gotta go put the show notes in. Hang on, just a second. $100 for the gas in the pickup truck. We're going 90 miles an hour down the road. Where you gonna go? We're going out in the moon. Shoot out the light. Small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Lucy's got a lipstick on a little too bright. Bobby's getting drunk and looking for a fight. Liquor on his breath, trouble on his mind. She's just a kid along for the night. Got a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. You gotta be bad just to have a good time. They gonna holler in the room, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town. All right, here we go. Got a giveaway going. There's 45 people in here right on 10 a.m. I love it. I love it. The ladies are just gonna bring me some stuff to pot up. Can you bring me some random stuff so I don't just have all Albo? You know. Welcome in, everybody. Check those show notes though. Later today, if you text Albo to that number, most of you that are already in here are probably already in it. Later today, I've got a caramel marble that I'm going to give away. That's it. Just text Albo to that number. That's all you have to do. I'll let the moon shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. These are pretty much got. Falcons, golden falcons. These are new. And I'm hoping. Well, let's talk about this. All right. So the whole, y'all know about death plugs, right? It used to be that way. It's not that way anymore for various reasons. But back in the day, there were only a few providers for it, and yeah, they would. Your roots couldn't break through it, but they've changed the material, and you can see right there. I think you can see. I can't see the camera. Whoa. The roots just punch through it, so you don't got to peel those off. On my knees. Marbles and rocks and gone twice before. A haul of Flobe down bed, like a room store. She tried to pay me with the kiss and began to understand there's just something women like about a pickup man. Yeah. Whole time. They're laughing at me over there. Fun fact about me, folks. I grew up riding horses. I was my FFA chapter president. I did Western Pleasure, and I did English too. The 100 jumpers are actually my favorite. If y'all are into horses. A what? This one? Kelsey? How are you new here? I'm not new here. I've been here for a minute. Yeah, your project was ducks. In FFA, they let me have the horses as my project, but I also did 4-H, and they would not let me have horses as a project, so I had to have a lamb. It's funny. You gotta qualify. You gotta have the stuff. There you go, Falcon, and that is that easy. By the way, the spin games that we're doing for the rest of winter, and maybe just in the future, is we'll get the 2-inch plugs and we'll pot them up into the rainbows and unicorns, because that seems to be just way more popular than the 4-inch pots in the nursery bin. You do need it, Goku. Your traffic jams and just the women like about a pickup man. Okay, so I just get stuff on the ground here. So I go through. This is Alocasia mirror face. A bunch of stuff for today. I won a white monster yesterday with the spin games. I'm gonna do that again. You should. You should. Those are crazy deals. It does not have purple veins. I don't know. And our growers and labs are constantly changing names and stuff. They look a little different. The traffic jams. Guess I don't have to have the promotion running. Here, how about another giveaway? Some soil. There's some more soil. We're just gonna put them in here. It's super easy. And remember, folks, if it's wintertime, you should be doing, if you have your plants inside under lights, now is the time to do your spring propagations. That way, when spring comes along, You can go to your farmer's market, your Facebook marketplace, sell your cuttings off in spring. Between the end of February and the end of March is it goes from a dead industry to skyrockets. That's when a lot of people are buying their plants. All the plants go back outside. That's your opportunity to make your plant money for the year or for at least the summer. And what will happen if you can do that is over time, your collection will start. Where's that dog? Yeah. HR's yelling at someone. Anyways, do your propagations now. That way, your 2-inch cuttings are ready by the end of February, March. And then just find your local places. Okay, you're gonna have local plant stores. You're gonna have Facebook Marketplace. You're gonna have farmers markets. Folks at farmers markets are often looking for extra things to sell. Okay, and you're just trying to make, depending on the species, you're trying to get between $2 and maybe $50 if you got rare stuff. What will happen over the years is your collection, you're going to start downsizing it, right? So you don't have so much around you. The quality and the rarity of your plants is going to increase, and over time, give yourself it sounds like a long time, but over 5 to 7 years, your plant collection will go from $1,000 to 20 grand easily, and you're just doing the things you would normally do. What can I do to prove it to you? You're on the line. No. Could you, would you, ain't you gonna? If I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Yeah, take a chance, slow dance, make a little romance. Honey, it'll be alright. Yeah. Bet you didn't know I knew this stuff. Most of you come in here and I'm just thumping. Ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? You didn't know. You didn't know. It's funny. It's come full circle. I did the horses, AQHA, ACQHA, hump seat, all that stuff, and then in my 20s, I kind of went off to college, got into the EDM, and I'm back as a fucking farmer. Who'd thunk it? Who'd thunk it? This life's better. You're probably not gonna get ultra rich doing it, but it's much more pleasant. How about Red Mamba? The camera's not picking these up very good. It probably just looks like a dark colored leaf, but they have these red veins in them, more like a magenta vein. You do need these babies, Janice. Janice, are you gonna come pick up? Whatever happened with Janice's stuff? Did we have... She's gonna come pick up. Oh, perfect. Come hang out, Janice. Oh, she said to send them. Never mind. Send them. We mailed it. Okay. Sorry. I don't know all the things going around here.
Sorry,
okay. This is just a fucking show.
Oh, Janice, I'm sorry, Janice. I was supposed to send those out for Thanksgiving, and then I totally didn't, and I apologize.
Wow, what a piece of shit. The lady is waiting for her plants. Oh my god. Jeez. You have barrels? Yeah, I almost had a few times living that life, but you know what? Here I am. Tough as shit. Those barrel horses are wild, okay? I had the fancy horses. Fancy with no money. I spent a lot of time on them, making them fancy. Old trainers here doing that. Always watch out when the barrel folks are coming through, because they are coming through you if necessary. For real. For sure. Yeah. They're on rocket ships. Yeah. Ivory Coast does not have the veins on the back. They look a lot like the dragon scale. And I clarified. So I don't know if the lab made a mistake or what's going on with that. They are like, yes, that's Ivory Coast. They're just babies. Bet your $1, I will. Here's that pink stems? Yeah, I don't know. I just go off what the growers are telling me. Like they're pulling them out of cultures, getting them from labs. They know more about the species specifications, and they do make mistakes from time to time. Skull. How about some of the Eolipia? Look at these. These are fun. These are way. This is going to be root bound in here. Watch this. I can just tell. Come on out of there. You're welcome, Rachel. I'll run another giving in a little bit. Do I need to sell stuff? Do people want to buy things? If you want to buy stuff, just let me know. I can always add things. Yeah, it's got a lot of roots in there. I thought I was gonna have more roots in that. Those are Oscardium very. I got way too many fucking plants. What do you guys want to chat about? I'm here just to chit chat. Just kind of have some fun. I'm gonna run another giveaway. Probably turn the promotion off. So we can just hang out. I wanted to do this for a while, honestly. To just kind of sit on here, and for those of you who are at home or hanging out, hang out with me. Talk plants. Is it givey dirt today for you, John? Yeah. That's all you get, John. Bags of dirt. And then we can sit here and chit chat. You guys can watch me. I pot up. I think that folks overthink like this whole process of potting up. I'll also do some cuttings too. I'll start cutting some stuff, show you how we're using Phonex. I actually prefer to use my aeroponics machine now. You're not getting coal. Shit, these days dirt's cheaper than coal. Shit. Yeah, folks, you probably just overthink it, you know. Get a little bit of rainbows and unicorns in there, which I can flash sale that. I can flash sale that, $15. And then that's it. I do recommend bottom watering your tropicals for a couple reasons. Just being practical, it's a lot easier when you start getting a collection to have like a tray of water or on one of these racks right here. You can just wheel it around. This thing's on wheels, and then you just wheel it around your house. Botanicare has grow trays. I think they're what are they? They're 4x12. They're 4x12 and they fit perfectly in here. You just fill your trays up with water, and then you can like walk into your area wherever you have your plants, pull them all off the shelf. Okay, pay attention. This is important. Pull them all off the shelf. Get them on your rack. Go around the whole place. Get them all on there, and then place them in different places. Why do we do this, folks? Why do we do this? Basic human psychology. It's the old frog in a hot pot. For those of you that have partners, friends, and family, are like, "Man, I sure do got a lot of plants around here." If you're constantly rearranging them, it's difficult for most human minds to keep track of it, right? So they're not going to know if you have more or less until it reaches frog in a hot pot. Either it's boiling over or it's ice cold, right? You've either gotten rid of most of them or there's just a shitload in there, and people will be like, there's more plants in here. Just do the propagations. What's talking about? So you fertilize and bottom water. I do not fertilize at all because I use this. I do not fertilize. I don't fertilize my alocasias. They don't need it. This is loaded. Yeah, I could fertilize the allocations if I wanted to, but they don't really need it. And when you start fertilizing stuff, you're adding risk to it. And if you don't have to be risky, why do it? There's plenty of nutrient. Most aeroid mixes that you're gonna buy don't have what's in here. They don't have it. I wanted to make a complete mix so that it's just easier for people, easier for me, easier for you. It already has 624 MPK, so that's ideal for aeroids. Has a little bit of compost, a little bit of worm castings in it. Has azomite. That's your calcium, magnesium, manganese, boron, 67 other trace elements and minerals. And I put my porosite in it, so the bacteria is going to break down that organic matter and naturally fertilize your plants. This is a special blend for aeroids. It's called Rainbows and Unicorns. And I've got $7,000-$8,000 plants in it. I've got $40 plants in it. It works for everything. And then I bottom water. So you see these trays back here. Right now, I probably have like 1,800 to 2,200 plants in here. it's not really feasible to walk by and water all those, right? It's not. So what I do is I put them in these trays and I flood the trays and I bottom water everything. Damn near everything in here gets bottom water. It's a huge pain, Kelsey. Just buy my stuff. It's easier. If you wanted to buy all the ingredients to make your own batches, you're looking at about $300 to make. Well, you get a few bags of soil out of that. Yeah, the very good plants do go crazy in it. I often find here. It's a really good example. Sitting right next to me. Here's type 1 variegated gloriosum. Look at the white leaves it's putting off. That's this one right here is the oldest one. Not a single piece of burn on it. It's holding it. It's been a month. That's the newest one, all white, holding it, no burn on it, and the newest one. I find that I actually have problems with them putting off too much variegation rather than not enough. And I can add it in here for you. How long do I sit it? It depends on the plant and the pot. You want them to saturate, right? So it's gonna naturally wick. I've experimented with this and I've left them in watering trays for days. I've left them in there for days, and it doesn't hurt them. So if you forget them in there, go back, forget them in the night, and you have too many glasses of wine, you wake up, you're like, oh my god, they'll still be fine in this potting mix. I make no promises with anybody else's potting mix, but I've left my shit in there. Expensive plants, hundreds of dollars, not cheap shit. For what did I leave them in there for? How long was that? Like a week? Longer than a week. I've left them in watering trays for over a week. So you can do, I don't know, do an hour. You just want it to fully saturate. You are welcome for that, Gibby. Oh, let me get it in here so y'all can try it out. Oh, here you go. It's this stuff. It's already in here. And here's a flash sale on it. I think it's limit 1 per person because this is like my Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal. You know what the gibbies are, John. It's dirt. There you go. So try back for $15. They're half off right now. Try back. There you go. Try back out. What usually happens is people try it out and then they come back to me and they're like, do you have big bags for sale? I don't, unfortunately, but you can get 4 packs on the website at $15 a pop, plus the shipping fees. It's heavy. I don't dry out my soil mixes because I put my Corazai in there, and I want them to have. I want the colonies to grow. So by the time it gets to you, like it's loaded up. It's a fully active soil. Did I miss any questions? You're welcome, Kristen. I've been mixing up my own soil. It is a pain. Oh, Thick Rich. It's because it won't let people buy it until it's on flash sale. It's $30 regular. These, which by the way, fucking tariffs in the economy are real. A year ago, I was selling them for $18 a bag. My materials have gone up in excess of 40%. I make a lot less money on the bags now, and I'm just trying to keep them competitively priced. Here, Janice, there's another one. And every time I run it, you should be able to buy another bag. At the end of the show, I'll bundle stuff together. So if you get multiple bags, I will bundle at least 2 together. So you get a refund on some of your shipping. Welcome in, Tracy. Welcome in. You're in Plant Daddy land now. What do you want to talk about? Have you been to my spin games? Who doesn't know about the spin games? And you're watching me go through. I'm just repotting all these, especially with allocations. Especially with allocations in this mix, it has enough food. Try to figure them out last night. It's pretty simple. So how it works is that, well, I'm not doing a spin game now, so I can talk about it. We're fucking gambling. It's technically it's not gambling because everybody wins something, and you're bidding on a surprise product, right? And then how I work it so that I can make these, like this $800 plant will go between $25 and $40. How I'm able to do that, I assure you, That is not what I paid for that plant. I paid hundreds of dollars for that plant. And how I'm able to make it that price is that the lower tiered stuff that maybe you pay 12, 15 bucks. Yeah, some people are going to pay 20, 25, 18 bucks for that. But when we average it out over 500 plants, I don't make as much money for sure, but I'm making really expensive things accessible. So that's how we're able to do it. So what you're bidding on is you're going to get a plant for sure. How valuable that plant is the difference. Yeah, Tracy, go bookmark my shows. So the spin games are weird over here. Whatnot's changed their policy, so I can't like run ads to them. I don't get the reach on them. So what you want to do is bookmark my shows, and they'll be called something different. And then I move it forward to that night. I put the spin game on it, and I change it to a surprise set 5 minutes before the show starts. Just come to us. They're the most popular way that we sell plants over here. People love it. And it's fun too. Like these white monsters. These are $100 plants. How many of these went last night? These ones are $100. These ones are $150. And these were going for $25. I saw $17 was the cheapest one of these white monsters went for, and they retail $150. I saw Rooted Somerville sold one a couple days ago, $2.99 with fenestrations on it. Tracy, you'll get loaded up over here. And it's more for people, plant people is what it's for, because you're going to be happy that you got plants in. They're going to be stuff that you may not know that you liked or wanted. I pick all of these out for various reasons. They're not bullshit. And every now and then you're going to get a really expensive plant. The list in the blind bidding, actually, they're still set up behind me here, actually. I'm going to do one more giveaway and then turn the I got to turn the promotions off because I'm not selling it. But here they are. What you see at the spin game is all the species that I have in it. All right, so that's a Cujo white monster. This is Aurea. This is Lechleriana. This is Oblique. Here's Vichii. The Albo Fridex. That is a 3-inch white monster. Jose Bono. Pongo Nuclear, Silver Blush, Clarinervium, Yellow Flame, variegated peace lilies, right? So list goes on and on. That's going to be the majority of it, right? So 40%, 10% of the game is going to be what we call dad's picks. That's all the expensive shit. Stuff that's over $100 for sure. Over $100. That's 10% of the game. Then another 30% of the game is going to be the mid-tier stuff. You're still going to get that mid-tier stuff. Most people get it. Go $10, $15, $20 cheaper, right? You're looking at 25 and 50% on those. And then you're going to have, the common tier stuff where you might overpay by $2 to $7. That's not very much. I'm not the cheapest place around. A lot of times you're just paying a fair price. And remember, they're coming in rainbows and unicorns from a premium seller, backed by guarantee. Like you're getting a premium product here. It's not the Walmart bargain bin full of bugs. That's not what it is. And then what people are doing is they play for it, and then you get a mixed bag. Most people that play consistently with me are ahead by thousands of dollars. There were several people last night that came out spending $150, leaving with $800, $900 worth of plants. Exactly. Janice has got them. And then what you do, folks, with the stuff, once you start getting collection, you'll start noticing that you kind of get bored with plants, right? Take and go and sell them. And then you keep the dad's picks. And when you get those dad's picks, don't be afraid to propagate them and sell them. Don't sell them at the price that you want them for in the spin game. Sell them at the price they should go for. And you're going to jumpstart your collection. There are sellers on Whatnot that became sellers by going to my spin games. Taking the common plants and the uncommons, going and selling them, getting their money back for the spins, propping them out, doing what they need to, so that their spins are essentially free. And then they're propagating and built their businesses off of the dad space. You're welcome, WPT. WTP, not WPT. That's the World Poker Tour. Thanks. Oh, perfect. There we go. Siltapana. New monsters. When can you start propagating plants? As soon as they're healthy. I would wait. I recommend people, especially in winter, I recommend you wait and don't fuck with the plants for like 2 weeks. Water them if they need water. Okay, check the pots. Just because they were in the mail for a few days doesn't mean they were using water. They kind of go dormant, like they're not. Cellular respiration is not happening with the plant when you've taken all the light, its environment. Like it ain't doing shit in there. Wait a couple of weeks, and then it depends on the plant that you get. Right? I'll give you an example. So these peace lilies, they're clustered, right? You only want one of them. Just get one of them for yourself, right? And then there's 5 other ones in here. So after a couple weeks, you pull this out of the pot, and then you're gonna grab a couple off, put them in these little 2-inch pots like this, just a little cheapies, and then just set it in there. And then you gotta wait for it to root, depending on how good you are, your climate, your lights, all those things. You're looking at 1 to 3 months, and then you have a sellable product, right? 5 sellable products in here, variegated peace lily. Even if you did them $5 a piece, that made the plant free for the most part, right? You got 25 bucks out of it, minus fees and stuff. That's a $5 peace lily. If you do that for things like white monsters or this golden dragon, now you're profitable. Now your plant hobby has become a profitable business for you, and it's low effort. Low effort. Are you a water meter guy or a finger tester? I pick them up. If you've been doing this, eventually, and remember, like I made this dirt, right? So I can just put my hands in it, feel. I can pick up pots and tell if there's too much or if they're a little bit light. I just pick them up. When you're first starting out, get a bamboo chopstick. That's an easy way. Make sure you set it all the way in the pot, go all the way down. And then when you pull it out, wherever the dirt is sticking, that has moisture in it, doesn't need any more. Wherever it's dry, that's how dry it is from the top of the pot. Now, when you're bottom watering, go off of weight. That's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, Cindy, if you're under lights, if you don't have artificial lights that are on a minimum 12 hours a day, I recommend 14 to 16. That's just my recommendation. If you don't have them, these are Grow Pros. Wait till spring. But you can get 2 Grow Pros. So if a whole setup, right? Like if you want a little propagation station that's really easy for you to use, these chrome shelves I got from Home Depot. It was $100. The wheels, 4 fucking wheels. I do recommend big ones, not little ones. They're $80. And then the trays are like $75. So you're looking, you can have this whole thing set up for about $700. It sounds like a lot, but you can have 200 2-inch pots in here. Right? And at $5 a piece, that's $1,000 worth of cuttings the first time you fill it. First time you fill it, you get a return on investment. These Grow Pros back here that you see up right here, they're Grow Pro clone LEDs. They are perfect for these racks. They come with little inserts. And then you just hook them up 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have a whole rack. It'll wheel around. Super easy. And just like on my show, look, I just wheel it over here. All right, here we go. Okay, I gotta turn this promotion off. I'm just burning money here for no reason. I guess I've only spent $12. Whatever. I'm not just a plant seller. You will see on this app that there, or anywhere really, especially in the plant world, people that don't know a damn thing about plants. They buy them wholesale, they sell them to you. I have full commercial hydroponics. This is a commercial setup. I grow them, I propagate them, I deflask them. But the only thing I don't do is tissue culture my own plants. I do buy the tissue cultures though. Do you do humidity with the allocation? Depends on what your allocations are at. In here right now, I think we're sitting at like 75%. That's because it's winter. Our heaters in Arizona don't run very often in winter. In summer, when our ACs are running, I have commercial humidifiers running. They're called Vorticats. And I try to keep it 65% in here. If you have dry winters, if you want to take care of your humidity problem once final, I'll show you. You guys want to see? Okay, well let's take a tour. You guys want to take a tour? Sure. Yep. Uphold the family name. If you fall for anything. Okay, let's go over. Here's the crew over here. If you don't want to be on the camera, too bad. That's the crew. We're a team over here. Those are all white monsters down there that are currently going through their repotting process. We're a little bit low on inventory right now. I should be fully restocked by Monday. But let's go over here. Here's just some of my rare stuff and my projects going on over here. That's fun. I got some rare shit in here. That's Pink out of Apoance. Tortum by Beauty. Or Beauty by Tortum. I do not have bonsais for sale. I do not. I am sorry. I don't do the bonsai thing. What we're looking at here, that's going to solve your humidity problem for the entire house. They're a little pricey. It's going to run you about $350. But I don't fill this. See this right here? It's a 1/4-inch water line that goes to an RO system, and it's just automatic. I turn it on. I walk away. We're 73% in here. I walk away. So I do calculations with how much time I spend on shit. The amount of times that you are filling up your humidifiers, or your humidifiers go dry, the whole house goes dry, you lose plants, or your plants aren't growing. Ideally, you're losing money, you're losing time. This is a smart investment. Okay, it's a smart investment. They're called Horticats. They're very nice. You just mount them to the wall. They're not. This one's ugly because I haven't washed it. There's my other one right down there. Right. So you can tuck them away, make them nice and pretty. And this is my reservoir. Remember, I said that these fill with water, right? So that's automated too. And then down underneath here, those are the Grow Pros, and they come with these little clips right here. Super easy. And just here's a bunch of stuff over here. I guess I could have grabbed the gimbal to walk around, couldn't I? Some spring rehabs going on here. Some nice big micans. It's a big old Congo in the corner. Not sure what's going on with this leaf, but I don't like it. Give me that. Get out of here. And then my projects for the day. Bam. She needs wide open spaces, room to make a big mistake. So that was it. It's a bigger facility. We've got some offices. There's 4 offices right here. On the other side is the packing team, and then back in there. We'll do a tour of that next week. It's not built out yet. On Friday, we should have the build out done. That's my acclimation. This is all reasonably affordable stuff. There's not. I mean, the Horticats are kind of expensive. But the Horticats that was one of the best purchases I made for humidity. I haven't had a humidity problem since buying it. No idea why they put sphagnum moss in here. Oh, you know what? Let me show you what else I use. I really dislike when you don't need to use that smack them up to root shit, folks. You just don't. Because when you start putting them in your potting mixes, they hold too much moisture and they'll give you some root rot.
Mom stares out the window and says, I'm leaving. She said, it didn't seem like I long ago. When you stood there and let your own folks know she did.
Why would they stay safe? Made it must be. That's fun. Can you pot it? Can you bring me pots for them? They're not going to fit these streets. Oh, they want you want them in grease? Okay. The plugs are fine. That's so old. Back in the day, it used to be a problem. It's not anymore. These plugs are fine. What I was pulling off of there was sphagnum moss. It's gonna be. I need some cutters.
Anything.
I need some cutters. Trimmers. Get a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. Okay, we're gonna this promote still running. It was Labor Day weekend. I was 17. I bought a Coke and some gasoline. Sometimes you just gotta cut pops away. You okay? Oh my god. Do we need to call someone? Well, I am the someone you call. It's I, someone. I try not to distribute the roots at all. Look, it was in a plug. I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, it's a little tight for this plant, but we've got to make them as small as we can to make sure that the shipping is affordable, and also we want the boxes as small as they can be in winter because the heat packs, according to the manufacturers, one heat pack is good for 1 cubic foot. So we try to keep our boxes small so we don't have any heating issues. And I can get them there. I've gotten them there to northern Idaho in single-digit weather. I don't recommend that. They will survive, but it will be rough. Actually, I put a 4-inch in smaller pot. What? Falcon. No, that's not the top. That is. I saw what you did there. I see what you did there. It's not a rooster. Give away a little more dirt. It depends on your situation, Tracy. If you're super root bound, yeah, maybe loosen them up a little bit. I don't mess with the roots unless I have to. Don't mess with them unless you have to. They don't like their roots fucked with. Tap water? What, are you fucking trying to get me fired up, Kelsey? You fucking monster. Stop using tap water, folks. Want to know about tap water? This is all Googleable things. You can check it for yourself. If you're on a municipal water source, the EPA, if you want the government, federal government, to give you funds to help manage your water source, pay for the people, pay for the pipes, you got to do that. They require that you put additives in for health and human safety. Things like fluoride. Harvard has already come out and said fluoride makes people fucking dumb. They're still putting it in the water. They put chlorine in it to kill off bacteria. That's why in America, you drink the water, it tastes like pool water. There's fucking chlorine. There's literal chlorine in it. My buddy's father-in-law manages a water supply up north. I have seen and watched him put the canisters of chlorine in the water supply. If he does not do that, they get no money. Water conditioner? What do you mean? Well, does the water conditioner hurt them? Well, you're putting water conditioner in to condition your water. Why? Just get an RO system. How much water conditioner are you going to buy over the course of a year? It's going to cost you more than a simple $80 RO system. Costs more. So what do I use? I use Liquid Gen. Here, I'll go get the link for you. I use Liquid Gen 6 stage. It's on Chewy. They're on Chewy. Like people, I use an expensive one. You don't have to get this one. Let's see, replacement filters. Stage. I don't want the filters. Any RO system's gonna work. Well, not any. Dude, Walmart sells them now. Way to go, Liquid Gen. Good job. Good job. This is 200 gallons a day. Oh my God, they make so much stuff now. You can get away with commercial home use. RO system. Wow, they've got so many products now. Here, I'm just gonna give you the website. They have a lot of products there. Liquidgen. Go there. Go to liquidgen.com. You can probably get away with the 75 gallon. They have whole house. They've got ones specifically for well water. Yes, your well water, just because I've gone round and round with people about this. Oh my God. Just because you're on a well doesn't mean you're pulling up good water. Okay, it really depends on where you're at. The fertilizers and chemicals from farmers 200 fucking miles away end up in your water supply. It just really depends on where you're at. Just buy an RO system. Buy it for yourself, your animals, for everybody. It's going to take most of the harmful chemicals and particulates out. Your coffees taste better. Your teas taste better. Your plants will enjoy it. And they're easy to set up. We'll take another tour and I'll show you. Here you go, hon. Super easy to set up. All right, more plants. How many of these did you say you needed? 4? Okay. And watch, I just shake it off. I'm not trying to do anything crazy here. I'll just shake this off. That's it. I'm putting these in. I'm going from 4-inch pots to 3-inch pots for shipping purposes. That's the only reason. This is it. Just put your rainbows and unicorns in here. It's done. It's done. RO system. An RO system, good potting mix, and some good lights, and your plants will be easy for you forever. They'll be fucking easy. No one else on earth could break my heart the way you do. Get it, Shania? It's Shania, right? What are you laughing at me? This is my karaoke song. No one can love me like you. Hey, it's another one. I enjoy inciting rage in small doses. Nothing is more rageful, actually, when people ask me, like, oh, what I gotta do? Like, I'm killing plants, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm like, 3 fucking things, all right? Water quality first, for yourself first. Stop being a monster to yourself. Take care of yourself. Use that same good water for your plants. They'll appreciate it, okay? A good potting mix will solve most of your problems. And good light. That's it. That's the 3 things you need with these plants. Good water, good soil, good light. That's it. That's it. Every now and then you've got to deal with pests. There's only 2 chemicals you actually need for the pests. 3. There's 3. You guys need to know what those are? Okay, here's an example. See, like this plug here? Most people, in fact, my crew, I watched them doing it. Will go in here, you try to get this plug off. It'll have the fabric on it or something. These are not death plugs anymore. If you see the fabric, these roots will punch through it, unless it's begonia. Then good fucking luck. I still wouldn't mess with it. Just leave it. Just leave it. These roots, the less you mess with them, the better this plant's gonna do. Sometimes though, here's a pro tip. When you're repotting this spring, cut the ends of your runners. Why do you do that? If you've got runners like this, cut the ends of your runners. Why do you do this? Why do I do this? I learned this in hydroponics, is that when I started cutting the ends of these runners, I ended up with more auxiliary root growth, and I had more root mass. They weren't as long, but I had more root mass. The more root mass you have, as below shall be above. The more root mass and fall and how healthy this is under the pot, the better you're going to be on top. Yeah, Shania's getting it right now. No one can love me like you. Shania is my go-to karaoke songs. That's right. That's right. No one can love me like, no one can love me like you. As below, yeah, as below shall be above. Yeah. So if you're really healthy, focus on your root. If you focus on your root health and how healthy these plants are down in the pots, the rest will take care of itself for the most part. That's a good one. It's a great song. Did I make that up? Maybe. Sat there talking about the lobster tank. I'm not. I don't agree, Plant Rat. I don't agree. I tell you what. In my double wide trailer with the polyester curtains and the red roof deck. In nature, I put these plants in bins out in the ground outside. The thing about the pots is it's true for some plants. It's true for some plants. But what they're saying is that you're keeping too much. They're not able to use up the moisture quickly. So it really depends on your scenario. Depends on your potting mix. Depends on your water quality. So I have plants in 4x8 trays, right? And I've had professional people tender the fucking planter go, oh, it's this way because this way. You fucking read that on Google, D-bag. You absolutely did. And it's not true. And I proved it. I had 4x8, or there were 2x8 trays loaded and plants in them. And I had them in hydroponics. And I've had them in like not rainbows and unicorns, but shit. So it depends on the plants that you have. What the problem is if they're in those big pots like that, they're sitting in the moisture for too long. But if you have a well-draining potting mix, it doesn't matter. All right, think about the jungle. Are these plants in the jungle? They're not in pots in the jungle. So riddle me that. Yeah, I can flash sale. There you go. What I missed? Some plants like to be a bit root bound. Hoyas do. And some plants like monsters don't want it. They'll survive, but they don't really. They do better when the roots are just fucking going. But yeah, that's That's the thing. It's not necessarily the size of the pot. The plant doesn't know how big the fucking pot is. It doesn't. It's how long that moisture is in the pot and how quickly it can use that moisture. And if you have the right potting mix for it, it's usually fine. It's usually fine. You got some shit Miracle Grow in there and a big pot and you get it really wet, yeah, you're going to have a problem. You're absolutely going to have a problem. Got it in some nice draining mix that isn't holding the water like that. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. But I've seen also be careful of that, folks. Be careful who you're getting advice from. I can't tell you how many influencers I can just tell, don't know if they Googled it, they chat GPT'd it, now they're just creating content. Also, be careful over on TikTok of your influencers. They're being like, oh, these lights are great. This is great. That's great. Buy it over here. They get paid for that. Their incentive is to get you to buy it. Just don't forget that. Their incentive is to get you to buy it. Yeah, I've seen so many. There's a couple of them on there that just fucking irk me. And one of them finally blocked me because I go in the comments and says Rick Landon. They know who I am. I'm like, hey, you're full of shit. It was the lights I finally got blocked on. And she was like, these are the best Barina lights. I was like, these Barina lights are dog shit. They reached out to me and asked me to promote it and do the same thing that she was doing. And it was a no. It was a fucking no. And they reached out to me several times. I don't even respond to them anymore because they're making subpar products. I've had Barina lights. They last 2, maybe 2.5 years. I've never had a Barina product. They're always the lights where I go in there. I was like, oh, there they go. There's a Barina gone. 1-year warranty, and it goes out in 13 months. You like planned obsolescence? Because that's the Barina way. GoPros, warranty. I don't remember what these are. I think that they have the big ones have a 5-year warranty. I think the little ones have a 1-year warranty. But these have been going for years now. Years. Anyways, be careful where you're getting your information from. Make sure the people only take advice from people who are qualified to give it. And if you've got an influencer anywhere pointing you to buy something, they don't give a shit. It's to make money. They're taking money from your pocket and putting a little bit in theirs. Have I heard anything from them? Never. Nah, no. Fiddlesticks, you got to make so you have to be new on the app within 30 days. And then you have to complete your wallet information. That's your shipping address and put your Apple Pay or whatever in. And then it should apply automatically. Mother Grow lights, never used them. I don't have an opinion on them yet. Somebody wants to send me one. You want to reach out to Mother Grow? I'll try them out. I've been on the Grow Pros now for years. I like them. I had one break on me, and I took it over to the at the time the Sea of Green. I was like, hey Justin, this one broke on me. I'm pretty sure I fucking broke it moving. They put it in a box, sent it out for a warranty. It was one of these light bars. GoPro sent back a new box with 2 of them in. I paid nothing. I've been a GoPro user ever since. You talk to cannabis growers, they will tell you these are great quality lights. They last for years. Well, they'll be good for a year. Then we watch. Write the fucking date down and see how long they last. About 5 days ago, before I saw the link for the credit. That might be a problem. Just wait. They're probably busy. On small space lighting, I do. I have lots of opinions. And just remember, folks, everybody's entitled to a wrong opinion. You see what I did there? Small space lighting, yes. I consider this small space lighting. I use lots of these racks. I've got, I don't know, fucking 10 of them in here. Let me turn that down. Don't take the sheets all out. Yeah. Before I had these 4x8s, I had a wall of these. If you guys have been around for a while, you remember when I did the shows, and you would look behind me, and it was these chrome shelves, 5 deep, so 20 feet of them. And I put these grow pros in the tops, right? So this is a small grow space, and it works perfectly for these tropicals. It worked perfectly. It was wonderful. I have no complaints. They've got a switch on them too that does 18 watts or 30. And so in small spaces, be concerned with heat. Always LEDs, and have things that you can turn down the wattage. Next question. Next question. Next. Here, we'll flash sale the rainbows and unicorns again. Plant Ratty's still here. Sorry, I had to push back on that. I've heard that a lot with the pot sizes, but it depends on what the fuck's in that pot. When we use lower wattage and higher wattage. Lower wattage for power consumption and heat issues. Also, your aeroids, the philodendrons, I think they're the light, which is measured in mole, MOU. I don't know what it's MOL, the light. They like 260. I think the allocations are like 160, 180. That's pretty low. That's low. It's low. And the plants are growing based off of how much photons it can absorb. Right? They're gonna only absorb if they get too much photons. That's when you're seeing the bleaching, the slow growth, stuff like that. So your low wattage situations are going to be when they're closer to the plant. You have issues with heat. If your power usage is a concern, maybe you're on solar, you're out in the sticks, or you're in New York where the power is expensive. Is it shipping for each bag? I will, Miranda, at the end of the show, I can bundle two together. And you'll get a little bit of your shipping back. They're 5 pounds. Yeah, it's expensive. It's 5 pounds. It's a 5 pound bag. They're not small. But at $15, that's I'm comparable to like Molly's Aerodwicks, and this stuff's better. From Grow Pro, yes, all of my lights now are Grow Pro. 2 or 3 years ago, I started converting everything over, and I haven't looked back. I've been happy with them ever since. Are you thinking about it, honey? Yeah, they're great. These LEDs, the Grow Pro clone LEDs are perfect for this setup. This is the setup that you want, folks. Trust me, you will be happy with this. It's a chrome shelf, so it's not ugly. And you go over to Home Depot or Lowe's. They have they'll have the chrome shelves there. Get the 4x18s. 4x18s. Don't get the really deep ones. And then go over to there's a section they'll have wheels that screw into the bottom of them. These GoPros just drop in. They're like designed for these. They just drop into the top, and then they'll connect to each other. Slap them on a timer. When you need to like water stuff, Botanicare makes these. Do you know where the Botanica trays are? The little 2-footers. No, this gonna be a problem. But yeah, do that. That's what I've been. Oh man, that's a little bad. This is yeah. Yeah, just pop it. That's gonna be fucking rebound by spring. It'll make your life so much easier, and it's just so you want to make your plant hobby and your plants more enjoyable. You want less work. Less work over here as a business. Less work means less labor. Labor is the most expensive part about any business. So we're always trying to learn how to find ways to be more efficient with our time. Take that same practice into your hobby, and you have more time to simply enjoy the plants. This is a chrome shelf. You get at Home Depot, Lowe's. It's the 4x18. Botanicare makes trays that fit in them, so you can fill the trays with water. Okay, and that's how you bottom water. At the end of them, there's a little hole insert. I'll show you. I'll show you. And then you just put a little valve on it. Boop, boop, boop. And then you can drain it. You just take it by your door, drain it. It's all done. You can have all of your plants. So you can water if they were all, let's say they're all 4 to 6 inch pots, you can have 20 to 60 of them watered within an hour, easily, and rearrange your whole collection. And it's as simple as taking it off the shelf, trimming up, do what you need to do, put it on the shelf, grab the next one. And that hour accounts for the time for them to absorb the water. Your actual time in it, you can get in and out of there in 15 minutes. Tracy. The wheels, I get the wheels from, these ones are from Home Depot, whatever's closest to you, Home Depot, Lowe's. And they just screw into the bottom. And the lights, Grow Pro clone LEDs. The box, I think they should be $100. 2 come in a box. 2 come in a box. I'll run another giveaway. And I've got these everywhere. I'm so glad that I got those. The Grow Pros, these chrome shelves, they last a long time. I have some Grow Pros or these chrome shelves that I left in like 85%, 90% humidity for 2 years before they started to rust. So they'll last forever. It is. I do recommend if you're going to use rainbows and unicorns, you really should only be using that. Just bottom water everything. It's faster, and you won't fuck it up because the pots are only going to absorb as much water as the pith can absorb, so it's not going to get waterlogged. There we go. We'll just drop that bad boy in there like so. Just do what I'm doing, folks. You don't have the camera on. Grab the damn plants, have your chrome shelf behind you, set your workstation up, turn your music on. And do this. Don't be lazy, okay? Do this winter. Get your lights. Go do your propagations this month before Christmas. Get your propagations done. That way they're ready in spring. You go out and sell them. Okay, and remember, they're propagations, so you need to pay for your pot. Make sure you get at least $1.50 for your pot, right? Because you have to pay for your labor. And if you sell one, you need to be able to buy at least 2. That's your goal, right? You want to be able to double things. And then account for your potting mix, which is probably, another $1.50. And then the plant, right? So you're trying to get $5 for a 3-inch pot. At $5 a 3-inch pot, they'll fucking fly off the shelves. Walk to any garden center, you're not going to see them for $5. But just a heat pack and one thermal tube. Any way we can remedy this? Yeah, Crazy Plant Lady, send a message. There are a couple people, ladies, that sent messages that fucked up their thermal and heat packs. You're not the only one, Crazy Plant Lady. Don't worry. Yeah, you can send us a tip and we can fix it. How long have you been doing Plant Daddy? It's from last week's show. Yeah, you should go check the messages. Send a message now. They're working on the fulfillment right now. How long have I been her Plant Daddy? That is a funny story. I did not come out of the gate with that name. That is our 5th brand name. 5th. Brittany and I started selling plants under our personal names. I have a reasonably sized Facebook group for plants. It's Rare Plants for Sale. There's like 45,000 people in it. And we sold in the COVID days under our names, but it just didn't quite fit. So then I tried Rare Plants for Sale, rareplants4sale.com. That's mine. Didn't quite stick. It was great for SEO. Didn't stick as a brand. Then I shortened it to RPFS. Still didn't work. And then one day I was like, I wonder if rareplantdaddy.com is available. And it was. And I was like, fuck it, we'll go with that. And then it finally stuck. You remember Rare Plant Daddy, don't you? You remember that. I will write a book soon. I will. That's kind of the entrepreneur thing. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life. So I assure you, I've had an interesting life. Been homeless a couple times. Not from like drugs or alcohol or anything weird, but No, yeah, dude, when you hear homeless, you immediately think drugs, alcohol, mental health. Nope, it's because I was that dedicated to my business. And it's I went all in a couple times and had to sleep in the truck for a month or two. I had friends that put me up. It wasn't like a permanent thing. All right. Golden Crop. There we go. Don't forget to bookmark the shows. I'll have another spin game. I don't think I'm going to do one tonight. Sometimes you can just shake that junk off of it. Don't try to pull it off. You want to keep all the roots. That's totally fine. Leave it. It's me, my fiance Brittany, wife, and then 400 crew: Allie, Maddie, Megan, and Ryan. Got yourself some dirt, SJ. I didn't see you in the spin game last night. Usually you're in there getting big pulls. The dragon did not go last night. Probably tomorrow night. I'll run it. We'll run another spin game. Maddie's not here today, so I don't want him to get too behind. I'll sell too many damn plants, and then it gets backed up, and people are like, "Where you guys usually ship in one day? It's been two. What's going on?" The choices I've made. I've had choices. There's a fun one. Yeah, it just looks right. And just leave your plug on there like that. It's not a big deal. I've never had an issue with it. I am taking 4-inch spots and putting them down into 3-inch spots, so they're going to be a little tight. But we do that in winter to make sure that our box sizes stay small. What's my most expensive plant? I've got a Florida Beauty by Spiritu Sancti. I would entertain offers. I knocked a leaf off of it, so I'll entertain offers $6,500. Entertain offers. That doesn't mean I would sell it. I haven't seen anybody in the U.S. offering it yet. Eventually they'll be here because they're Florida Beauty hybrids. But right now, we're one of the few in here. Also, I've got Aglaonema Sugar Bowl. Less than 2 dozen in the U.S. I'm confident of it because I know where they're coming from and who's sending them out. And I asked. He says not many people are buying it yet. It's really expensive. You'd be looking at $650 for that. You check it. You might have to. You can try Googling it, see if anybody's got it yet. A couple weeks ago, can I get that before you go? Nobody had it, and you'll find it on Instagram. Yeah. Yep. Here you take this one. Dad said hi.
Hi.
Here you can take my father's stuff. Oh, very good. Thanks.
Karen came running.
Ray just pulled his hat down low. But they couldn't be ignored. One husky fella said, "I think we'll rip that hat off." That's when my friend turned around. This is what he said. You'll ride a black tornado across the western skies, roping old blue northern land till it's dry. Full of the Mississippi, and his ears down flat. Long before you take this cowboy's horns. Partner, this old hat's better left alone. Yeah, and look, that's a cloth plug. You can see the root just punching through it. There's a root punching through it right there. So I don't try to take them off anymore. They're fine. That is. Back in 60. Didn't used to be that way. Yeah, just don't. It's not worth fucking up the roots. And these are jungle plants. I assure you, it will punch right through that. Someone ran him down somewhere around that Arizona line. A real special lady gave him his hat. I don't know if they're going to steer again. You'll ride a black tornado across the western skies. Roping on blue northern land, looking silly bright. Bulldog the Mississippi. Whoops. What just happened to my music? Did it die? What happened? I was singing along. Yeah, disconnected. What is going on? It just randomly disconnects.
Wow, error.
It's getting risky now, folks. Clothes are coming off. Where are your tips at? Dance for my dollars. Music stops. Clothes come off. You didn't know it was one of those shows, did you? Welcome. You'll never leave. Yeah, they probably could have. Gone another week. Oh yeah, this is all the foam stuff now. Yeah, and these are new plugs too. That's just a foam plug.
Just kind of shuffled on outside. But when my friend turned back towards me, I noticed his old hat brim. Well, it was
Turned up in a big old Texas grin. You're on a black tornado across the western sky. Roping on blue northern land, never get to this dry. Bulldog the Mississippi, it's just down flats. Long before you take this cowboy's hats. What's up, boy, mom? Don't forget to spend that $15. Please spend your credit, folks. Please, spend the free money I've given you. How many of these do you need, hon? Okay. Yeah, that's my karaoke jam. Let's go, girls. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I got you.
I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling all right. Gonna let it all hang out. Want some noise. Really raise my voice. Yeah, I wanna
Scream and shout.
no inhibitions, make no conditions. Yeah,
Out of line.
I ain't gonna have to let it keep away. I only wanna have a good time.
The best thing about being a woman.
So if I get it to
Oh, totally crazy.
looking
And short skirts. Feel the attraction. Oh. Man, I feel like a woman.
$10. How much for more
Fat.
girls?
10 for both.
Is
4 for thermal. So if they bought a heat pack and they need the thermal, $4.
Yeah, but she figured it out and then sent the right amount. Yes. I apologize to her. I was like, sorry.
No, we got this. We're totally crazy. I need some more hot shoes. Oh. Feel the attraction. Man, I feel like a woman. What's going on here? There we go. Some of this stuff, that's really helpful.
Yeah. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun. Totally crazy.
No, I don't. Flash sale isn't on. There's a flash sale for you. There you go. That's the sale. It's going.
Give me action. Feel the attraction.
I'm potting white monsters, by the way. What else you guys want to talk about? There's 50 of you in here. Holy shit. Hey, everybody. Man, I feel like a woman.
I get totally crazy.
Totally crazy.
Can you feel it?
Can you feel it?
Come, come, come.
That's my move. That's my move. Because I'm feeling like a woman.
Yes, I
Got a thinking problem. She's always on my mind.
her memory goes round and round.
What else you guys want to talk about? Talk to me. What's up, Casey? Welcome in, Casey. Welcome to the fucking show. Don't forget, you got $15 credit. Who still has their $15 credit? Seeing this mug floating around the internet.
I wake up and right away, her name is on my list. Watch the memories start to fall. I can't stop, I just want to.
It's on for like 45 seconds. They saw the packing crew. The folks not on the camera get a little weird when I start walking around with the camera, so try not to run them off, you know what I mean? You can't buy? There you go. It's on for 45 seconds. Problem. Okay. Well, so we were talking about lights, water quality, and just in general. You guys want to start a plant business? It's really easy. It's so easy. It really is. I said starting it is easy. Running it, not so much. Not so much. Can be stressful, especially in the current economy. Ugh. Here's another flash sale. Go again. Monstros? What are my favorites? Honestly, I really do enjoy allocations. I do enjoy the allocations. Tropicals. Tropicals.
I've tried to quit it down. Yes, I feel problem. Feel the lights up to the top. I'll start with loving her.
2 bags, 1 shipping charge. Yeah, at the end of the show, I will bundle your bags together.
I'll start with loving her.
These ones are babies, though. But these are white monsters. Kunzo white monsters. Shipping sucks and bank account says no. You know what you can do, Hoya Mama? Hoya Mama? If you're savvy, there are a bunch of other categories on Whatnot, and you will find ones that have free shipping. You'll find ones that have free shipping. Spend that money anywhere. Buy anything. You don't have to spend it in here. It's good anywhere on the app. Ooh, if you're obsessed with Singoni, Brittany, I have Nebulas coming. They'll be here. Nebulas will be here on Monday. They'll be ready probably the week before Christmas. Yeah, folks, here. Let me give this to you guys. Substrate. That's this. Rainbows and unicorns. This is what you use. Don't be buying anything else. Put this in. Yeah, watch out. I only have 10 or 15 of them. So get ready to take a screenshot, folks, of the chat. And share this with your folks. The economy's a little rough right now. You can anybody can use this. You do not have to come into my show. Okay, take a screenshot of the chat. And send that to your friends. Send that to folks that maybe they need some extra stocking stuffers. I have personally gone into the toy shows just to look and see like what's going on. You'll see tons of toys going for $1. I saw pallet shippers offering free shipping, so they can take that $15, go into a show, get their kids just a couple extra toys. That'll make a difference. It'll fucking make a difference. It will. And just give it to them and tell them, hey, Plant Daddy said, go spend your $15. Find a show. Like if you really are, the bank account says no on shipping, just go find one with free shipping. Hang out there, and within an hour, you'll find a show where you can get free stuff for yourself, loved ones, whatever. Do that now. Have them before Christmas, and it's just some extra stuff. Some extra stuff. For those of you with partners out there, you give them that link and you tell them get their ass over here and get a bag of this. This better be under the Christmas tree for you, or else. Or else. Plants, pets, jewelry, you'll find stuff. You will absolutely find stuff. Booksellers too, yeah. Thanks, Dan. You will find tons of clearance stuff for that $15 is getting you a few things. And you win giveaways, like it's totally worth it. I'm trying to get the word out. Like I get it. Like I see the sales slowing down in my business and other businesses, which means folks, we have less money to spend, right? Well, let Whatnot help you out. And their gamble is that the economy's gonna turn around, you'll get a little bit of extra coin, and you'll come back to the app and you'll buy stuff. Like that's the trade-off. They're gonna pay for your first few things, and then just come back later when you can. Yeah, come for toys, stay for everything else. The first one's always free. And then speaking of free, are you enjoying these free bags of dirt that I'm sending out? Okay, I think I have all your I do have Alba a few. Guess not all of them got damaged. Damn near.
Which one are you talking about?
The elbow, the dragon scale elbows. Plants we've been on here since August 25.
Well, I hold out a bit for rolling down the cheekbone. Got my diesel wound up and she's rolling like never before.
No.
Speeds on her head, been alright. I don't see a cop inside.
6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight.
I got 10 for years and a Georgia drive.
You're in the best plant show. You are. I don't know. What do you think? There's a lot of plant shows on here. Bookmark my shows. You want to see something fun? I think I'm the only one. Is anybody else running spin games like I do? 500 fucking plants and $800 plants in the spin games. I think I'm the only one doing it. Nobody else does it. Yeah, bookmark the shows and make sure you bookmark. Oh, by the way, today I'm giving away a caramel marble. Forgot to tell you. Check the show notes. All you got to do to enter is text Albo to the number in the show notes. Yeah, I'm wild. The games are risky. Most of the other sellers can't take that risk on. I've lost money on those shows for sure. Oh yeah. I've seen the other sellers try to host them, and they're like, "Oh, I'll do that too," and they realize how risky it is real fast. And you've got to have 500. It doesn't fucking work unless you're putting 500 in there, and you might get your ass handed to you, and you have to sell them.
6 days on the road, I'm gonna make it home tonight.
Here's a UFPI.
My brakes are low, but that don't mean
Instant regret. Did you have a spin game? They're risky. They're very risky. But it's risky for the people playing too, right? So we both agree. I'm going to take some risk. You're going to take some risk, and we're going to have some fucking fun. I've had. There's been bloodbaths. I watched one seller end it. So like I can't do this. I can't do this. It's fun, yeah. It's all about make the purchasing experience more fun. Worth it. Okay, I'm ready for you to clear off some planks. Bubba shot the jukebox. Look at that. Now, look on this plug. I'm not even gonna shake this one. See how spidery that is? Oh, there you go. Even gonna mess with that.
Not at once, he jumped to his feet, just like somebody kicked him.
Bubba shot the jukebox last night. I do it after I take my sleeping so I don't remember where I got until it arrives. Fuck yeah, double fun. Exactly. Just fucking have fun with it. Money's meant for spending. Whatever. That's my philosophy.
Bubba ain't never been accused of being mentally stable. But he did not fall an easy breath. When he laid that coat on the table, behind his head with the top
Nope. Everything in front of me here is potted up, ready for fulfillment. In the rainbows and unicorns. Do I do much importing? Yeah, I do. Yep. We had a weird couple of weeks. I was sharing a spot before we got into this damn near 6,000 square feet. I was sharing half of a building with a business called Sea of Green. And one day he walked up to me and was like, "I'm going out of business." So I had to find a new place. I was importing at least once a month at that time. So I've got new ones in. I'm more on the way. It'll be here December 8th. But yeah, typically I'll have one or two really expensive plants in the spin game, and then the week before Christmas I'll have spin games where it's all rares. Right, it's all rare shit. It's for different tax brackets. Where I think it'll be $75 or $80 a pull, but everything in there is worth over $100. And then I'm gonna have the $100 pull games will be back, and everything in there is worth over $125, maybe $150. Exactly, crazy plant lady. And if you play consistently, that's always going to happen. You'll see. You'll see. You just gotta kind of play consistently. And then just be okay. Yeah, you're gonna get some duplicates. You're gonna get some duplicates. That's just part of it. Sell them. Let's not. Yeah, you made out like a bandit. You always win something. Yes, for sure. It's not gambling because you're bidding on a surprise set. And I'll have the buy it now so you can put them on Klarna. I'll have those back probably about the same time that import game is ready. And what happens in that import game? So when I have the $75, $80 pulls, buy it now, and the $100 pulls, when you put them on Klarna, right? So it's pay in 4. You got 4 months to pay it. By the time you get that plant and the final payment is due, you should have already made a cutting off of it, sold it, and the mother plant is now free for you. It's fucking free. Welcome in, Spark. Here's a flash sale on the R&U for you. That ain't my truck in her drive. You like that? Are you laughing at me? What you laughing about? My shadow on your wall. Oh, this don't look good at all. That's my girl, my whole world, but that ain't my truck. Yeah, I don't know. What, honey, they want to know when our wedding day is. I don't know. Tell her to fucking plan it. She doesn't want me to have speeches. I want to have the wedding because I get speeches. I just get my speeches. Everything else is on you. You don't even want me to get started. Okay, I will shut the fuck up. Shutting the fuck up now. I'll get speeches one day. A dragon wing or dragon tail allocation? Negative. So dragon wing or dragon tail? What is this? Like new? I feel like I've never even heard of that. I'll have a spin game on Friday for sure. Big spin game on Friday. I might have one tomorrow. They're dragon scale hybrids? No! I haven't even seen those on my import list yet. So. Dragon scale hybrids? I mean, yeah. What are they hybrids of? I can ask for them. There really isn't anything I can't get anymore. I know the people. Or the people know me. Wow. 72% of you are digging the 90s country. Well, you get EDM for the shows, folks. Well, the spin game shows. I wonder what happened if I just turned the remote off. How much would I spend? $40? Let's just see what happens if I turn it off. Buddy. And then I do it. Damn. I'm just burning through cash today. Giveaways. Did anybody want to buy anything? There's some soil. It is provocative, and it does get the people going. Am I doing lunch on the show today? Yeah. What's wrong with that? This is so easy, folks. You gotta have more questions for me. Let's chat. How are you not bored yet? Just watching me? I mean, it's therapeutic, right? You just watch me potting these up all day. All day? How long? And a scalprum? Dragon scaled scalprums? Okay. I will ask for it. Allocations are a pain in the ass to import, though. Even under, I do air freight. So in the box, out of the box, 3 days for me. I can get plants out of Vietnam and Thailand faster than I can get them to New York. The allocations, even at that pace, even with commercial hydroponics, acclimation, they still are finicky as fuck. They do not like shipment, especially in winter. How do you keep them warm during shipping? We use heat packs. We use, if you Google it, they are shipping heat packs. Potted up a couple plants in rainbows and unicorns, wasn't doing shit. Couple days, new growth. Are you a convert now? Have you come over? Yeah, we put the shipping heat packs in it. They just need to survive shipping, you know? That's it. And then they're plants, right? They're gonna have a little bit of damage. Some things are gonna happen. The most important thing is that the species arrives alive. And worst case scenario, it takes you a couple months, and you got 3 leaves back on.
Jared, this is the Ivory Coast. Go over the ear face.
Since when?
Ivory Coast has these steps. This is a ear face alopecia.
You guys doing backwards?
Backwards.
Oh shit.
And then the Ivory Coast. Hold on.
No. Oh.
Look at the Ivory Coast. That's the other.
Yeah, those are Ivory Coasts.
You said that these were mirror faces.
Oh, I got them fucking backwards. Yeah, go check those labels. Look at me fucking shit up. Whatever, it's a show. Give me that. Hey, come back here. Hey. Nothing. Fucking nothing. Use that dirt with my cactuses and succulents. I've got succulents in it. I do put cactus in it, but you got to be careful with it. Honestly, I wouldn't. The cactus roots are known for getting fungal root issues, and that starts from moisture in the ground, staying in the ground. You can use it if you dilute it at least 50% vermiculite perlite. So 1 pot of potting mix, 1 pot vermiculite or perlite. So dilute it double. That's how I have. I've got succulents and cactus in it, and my dilution is 50%. What's up, Detmar? You're welcome. But the problem, and then be sparing with your water. Make sure those pots are dry, like drier than a popcorn fart, and then a couple more days. Especially with your cactus and your succulents, because I'm from the desert. I know a lot about cactus. Trust me. I can grow me some fucking cactus. They will go a shocking amount of time between waterings and rains. Desert rose, for example, no water, November to February, sometimes March, like 0 water, fucking nothing, not a drop, and they will last that long, no problem. So if you're going to use it, dilute 50% and extra dry. You pick up that pot and you're like, oh my God, that is really dry. Yeah, wait a couple more days. They're fine. Your desert plants are storing all that water inside of them already. They're not actively pulling it up through the ground to like constantly keep its cellular respiration going. It's storing it inside. You worry about Venus? Cactus? What'd you do to it? Stop watering it. Stop watering it. No thinking thing. Stop watering it. If you're struggling, you get it? Those are the Ivory Coast. Okay, kind of that. Okay, swap the numbers for me. Oh yeah, Thick Rich. You never replanted it after you got it? What's it in? Is it in like nursery pith? Cactus should be primarily like 50% of your cactus mix needs to be something that does not hold water. 50% of it. Or more. 50 to 75%. I was. I was.
Funny, you marked it as 22, and guess what?
It's 22? Oh.
On, killer.
The same. No thinking thing. Okay, well, I guess I'll just keep popping these. Can you see these down here? Can you go look and see if the camera is zoomed out or zoomed in? I didn't even know. Am I zoomed out or in?
In.
Yeah, zoom it out. Oh, don't buy, get rid of. Yeah, take it slow. Wow, this whole time you guys are getting like a shitty view.
They can't even see anything. He's like,
Yeah.
look at this over here.
Yeah, I thought. That's what I get from thinking. Huh?
Oh, there we go. Wow.
Now, can you see what I'm working on around me now? Wow, here we go. Hey, look at me. It's not my first time, I swear.
Okay, I'm glad that we figured that out. Okay, so I'm gonna
All right, what else you guys want to talk about? Cactus stuff? Do I need to go buy cactus stuff? I prefer to ship cactus shit in the wintertime because they are much more cold tolerant, can handle freezing temperatures. Welcome in, everybody. Just got here. Welcome. Howdy. I'm rebotting some what are these fried egg, elbow fried eggs. Don't forget, I'm giving away a caramel marble today. If you check the show notes, you just got to text that number. Oh, and here's a flash sale for Rainbows and Unicorns. Knock yourselves out. That is the holiday special on RNU, which, as you're seeing, I'm potting everything up in it for a reason. Honey, how long you gonna make me beg for it or what?
Yes. Yes. That looks
Please. There we go. You like that? I've got a more ridiculous one with like some pit vipers on. That was actually fun fact about that picture. At that time, I was working for another company as their senior media buyer. If you've seen my face in advertising, I used to do ads. I was a senior media buyer, and that's my corporate work photo. And I actually put my pit vipers on. Yeah, that was. And then I kept it. So thanks, Entreport, for paying for this business and my profile picture. I really appreciate it. Look closely at the shirt, folks. Welcome to the Electric Daisy Carnival, Las Vegas, Nevada. I went to the first EDC, by the way. Anybody been to EDC? Anybody in here? That is. There we go. What else you guys want to talk about? Just waiting for the more plants to come over. Are you EDC? I went to the first one in Vegas. I missed the Coliseum by 1 year. Vegas was wild. Holy shit. That's a show. And then I went back to Vegas recently. I gotta be honest with you. It is so stupidly overpriced that like even if you got the coin to spend, you're like, what really? What the fuck? $15 for a bottleneck at the hotel cafe? Get fucked. Haven't been back. Although the Sphere is dope. Brittany took me there for my 40th birthday, and I saw the Eagles. Love the Eagles. Love it. It was go there for the Sphere for sure. I digress. Go see a show at the Sphere. It's nothing like it. I've been to tons of raves. They put on the second best shows, like lights, fire, performers, all that. Huge show. I've done 4 Coachellas, 1 EDC, tons of SoCal Massives. Oh man, Beyond Wonderland, Escape Wonderland, Hard Summer, multiple times for all those. Nothing is even close to what the Sphere. It is. It can be overwhelming. I do not recommend going heavy on your hallucinogens. Don't do that. Go easy. Overwhelming. Anyway, speaking of hallucinogens, ornamental plants can get some San Pedro for ornamental purposes only. I think maybe tomorrow I'll go down there actually in the morning. And does anybody want San Pedro? Don't eat all the chocolates. Also, don't let the chocolates melt and then eat them. Huh, Brittany? Because you might get a concentrated dose at the bottom. You might have a lot of fun. Does anybody know about San Pedro? Drop a green heart if you know San Pedro cactus. Do we have any? I don't think I have any here. Have you ever heard of peyote? Is anybody here? Anybody want to talk to me? Talk to me. Yeah, you guys know about it? Good. So it grows all over the place in Arizona for ornamental purposes. You can peel the skins, clean the skins, make a tea, have a fun little ride. But I don't sell it for that. Don't do that. Don't ask me how. You got your own fucking Google machine. I sell them for ornamental purposes. Anybody want them? Anybody want to try it out? It's safe. Just make sure you don't get any of the it's safe. It's safe. You're gonna want to get a stick about the size of your forearm. Plenty. And then double steep. Make sure you're only using the skins. Since I'm not selling them in this show, I can talk about it all I want. This is entertainment. This is fucking entertainment. Make sure if you're ever making cactus teas, you're looking for the trikes. Just make sure you don't get any of the meat in there, the white stuff. Give you diarrhea. Don't do that. Just the skins. Wow, we're loading up now. How about some dirt? Y'all want some dirt? Why is nobody talking to me? Y'all just quit. Sorry. No, I have more people in here. I start talking about tea. I'm kind of like, oh, do tell. San Pedro's fun because it's completely legal for ornamental purposes when you start manufacturing it. Hell yeah, Sharon. I'm potting. Just doing plant stuff. When you start doing, they're all fine for ornamental purposes. You know what's really funny? How silly fucking government rules are, right? So peyote's illegal unless you're a member of the peyote church or a member of a tribal nation, right? That's for our native folks. They're illegal. But that's just peyote. There's machucanas, all the trikes, all of that stuff has those alkalines in the skins. They just have different varying forms of it. And you just peel the skins and you steep them like a tea. For San Pedro, you're looking for a piece about the size of your forearm. Got any sellers in here? You guys want to talk about some seller stuff? Marketing? What? I don't know. We're closing in on Q1 of next year, closing in maybe by the end of this year, closing in on $1 million worth of sales on whatnot. Damn. So if you got some seller questions, fire them off. I won't give you my suppliers. That's it. That is, wow. Your plant business. Folks, you can do it. You absolutely can do it. It's not, there's nothing going on over here that's like some kind of trade secret or nothing. Other than the rainbows and unicorns, use this shit. Advice for someone becoming a seller on whatnot. Do it. That is my advice. Fucking do it. It costs you damn near nothing to try it out. Damn near nothing. Box supplies, a little bit of time. Don't for your first shows, you're probably going to watch other people's shows that are really successful at it, that already have crowds. Don't put yourself in there, and that vision is down the road. Get on there and do it. It takes years. I've been doing these live shows like this for 7 years. It is now just like I just get on, I hit play, and fucking here I am. I'm looking at cameras. You'll get used to it, right? You get used to it. For your first few shows, don't overdo it. Okay, just sell like 10 things. Right? Get familiar with the process, the system, because you're gonna fuck shit up in your first. You're gonna fuck shit up. We still fuck shit up, right? That's just part of business. So don't overexpose yourself. And then just be okay with putting training wheels on your bike, and just kind of get it going. Depending on what category you want, it's the same as any other business in America. Buy low, sell high. How do you buy low? You buy in bulk. You buy pallets. You buy 30 of a plant. You know, and then your margin is that. It's any business. Any freaking product-based business in America works that way. You buy in bulk, you buy wholesale, then you retail. Your goal after expenses, just try to make 30%. That's it. After your expense, how to price your stuff, take the cost of your goods, the cost of landing those goods at your customer's door, and then your pricing is you want to make right about 30%. Stay at 30%. 10 to 20 for the first 3 shows. Perfect, Trey. Yeah, just do 10 to 20. Kind of ease into it. Marketing's a big one. Y'all aren't doing this, and I don't fucking get it. You should be posting about your business every day, 3 times a day. Just especially if you're going to do live shows, get your face in front of people. People buy from those that they know, like, and trust. How are people going to know, like, and trust you? They gotta fucking see you. Gotta see you, and you gotta be legit. You gotta be cool. Hey, that's it. And just post on social media. What do I post for the day? I don't know. You working in your business? Fucking hit play. Just post stupid shit for a while. It's all about content production for your marketing. Just get the damn content out. And in every single one of your social media profiles, have a link tree. That's link tree. And then put all your sales channels on there. Put the best sales channel at the top. Over here on Whatnot, they'll give new users a $15 credit. I use that like clockwork. I've got 50 grand and paid advertising using that link. That's what built this. Hell yeah, Josie. Yep. Yeah, everyone's seen my. I know. Actually, I have them off right now because fucking Facebook is trying to figure out what are their phantom charges. That's it. Do it. Buy low, sell high. Make sure you're posting to your social channels 2-3 times a day, and it will take a long time. You're gonna get no traction on that shit for months. But it'll start to build, and you'll get better at it, and you'll start learning what your people are engaging with, and then you give them that $15 credit to come over to Whatnot, and then they spend it. Mass Marketing Daddy, yeah. I've got ads with over 1 million impressions. So yeah, I'm sure if you're plant people, you've probably seen my ads. Oh, these are red mambos. And dun, dun, dun. Don't do that, folks. Money for food or rent, say the least. Breasts. Just you, and breasts. How do you get the $15 credit? Do you have to buy so much of your stuff? No, it's for new users. I'll post it here in just a second. And give it to your friends, give it to people. I'll put it in the chat here in just a second. Got my hands full right now. Hold up, wait a minute. The one chance fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance fancy, don't let me down. Got a little bit of perfume on my neck. Okay, here we go. Dirty hands, clean money. Kind of clean. Stocking stuffers, yeah, exactly. It's whatnot.com. Fine. And they don't have to come into my show and spend this. It's good for anywhere on the app. There you go. Take a screenshot of the chat. There are a lot of people who do basic plans. I'm trying to do some new stuff in a small area. Folks, typically what happens when the economy starts going bad, this happened during the COVID years, you're going to see a big influx of new plant sellers. You will see that. Make sure you remember, don't get desperate to sell your plants, okay? Do not get desperate to sell your plants. You put yourself out of business. I've seen hundreds of people show up in the industry, gone in 6 months, and they all have something in common. They're selling subpar products for too cheap. 2 things in common. And they're just shitty people.
But the wheels of fate started turning for me. There was no way out. Wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mama did call me. What I had to do, and I made it so I still feel it. So I wanted to know. But I couldn't spend the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know I might have been
On just plain white trash, but fancy was my name. Born plain white trash. There you go. Here's another one for you. Yo, live, tell some chat. Yeah, Kelsey, come on in. Don't forget to join the Albo, text Albo to that number. I'm giving away a promo Marvel today. I was supposed to do it yesterday. I will do it around 5 o'clock today. Reba's great at everything. What are you talking about? Reeves? Come on, girl. Reeves and Dolly? Yeah. Country states.
They criticize mama for turning me out. No, well, I have to be happy. But no, I ain't had to worry about nothing now. 15 years. Well, I can still hear the desperation in my poem. I was forced to in my ears.
Said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down.
Oh, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down.
Oh, the word cowboy. Oh, it always will be, John. Always will be. That's not something that goes away. Just look a little different over the years. I do line dance. Yeah. I forgot most of them. I still know two. Two I can still pull. Like 2-step, 4-step. Yeah, all that. All that. Fun fact. When I was a kid, my parents were taking dance lessons because nobody could babysit me. I was a bit of a handful. I went to the dance lessons with them, and I was the dance teacher's dummy. So they paid to learn how to dance, and I learned how to dance as a kid from a dance teacher. Practicing? No, I'm just a farmer now. You know what? I sell this back potty. When I sell this brand off, I'll probably go back to the horses. I got enough coin for it. Oh, back. So I'll go back there, or I'll move to Europe. One or the other. Maybe both. She's got her daddy's money, her mama's good looks. She's a good bastard. A dynamite kisser.
That's what I thought.
Daddy's money, her mama's good looks. Look,
It's like, it's like, there is something.
Teacher, I used to cut her grandma's grass. She was nothing but easy. Got it that she grows fast. She's got her daddy's money, her mama's good looks for last.
yes, the Plant Daddy Dance Dummy. A what? Five. It's all right. All right is fine. All right is fine. All right. Well, we'll see you later. All right. All right. Well, all right. You hear a country person say, all right. That is they're telling you they're leaving. And you're about to get a courtesy goodbye. All right. Well, there we go. What's up, AJ? Just hanging out. That is Yeah, apparently we got 2 elbow stacking scales to make it. 2. Anyways, jeez. It's a deadly combination. She's a good bass fisher, a dynamite kisser, country as a turnip green. She's got it. That is my name for mama's good looks. And look who's looking at me. Some white monsters. Be sure to bookmark the shows, folks. I'm not going to do a spin game tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Definitely Friday and Saturday. For sure. I don't try to get these plugs off here. I just on the monsters, they've got big healthy roots. I'll give them a few shakes. And I'm actually potting down my 4 inches into 3 inches for shipping and the spin games in winter.
Semi with a high canvas covered load. It's
There you go. There you go. Walking in Memphis.
put on my blue suede shoes and boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues. In the middle of the pouring WC.
Do y'all have any of these? These are $150 plants. 6 of them went last night under $25. 6 of them went last night under $25. You know, he's walking in Memphis. Oh! Yeah, wait till they get fenestrations. These are stunning. Everyone's asking for mints. I'm like, why would you want mint and you get the white monsters? I think they're better. Barry would disagree because they're berries.
Followed him up to the gates of prison. Then I watched him walk right through. Now security, they did not see him. They just hover around his tomb. This pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. When I was walking in Memphis, I was walking with my feet 10 feet off a field.
All right, here goes in the white monster. Potting all day. You can chat with me. So hit me up. Holler.
They've got catfish on the table. They've got gospel in the air.
Anybody else? Bueller. You guys need a flash sale on rainbows and unicorns? There you go. Watch people. Use it religiously. I do not fertilize these plants. I put them in rainbows and unicorns and I water them. That is all. They need to, if they after a few years they need some more nutrient, I just swap the soil out. It's easier. Then you don't have to worry about killing your plants. You've over fertilized, you under fertilized. How do you even know?
I said before my fight, she said, tell me, are you a Christian child? And I said, man, I am tonight, walking in Memphis. I was walking with my feet 10 feet.
I do not have varicosums right now. I do not. I got some El Choco by buildings coming. I think I got straight El Chocos coming too. Similar, not the same. Walking Memphis. Wait, can I get more pots, please?
Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring.
I'm about through a 5-gallon bucket of this potty mix. Yeah, you just set it in the pot. Don't overthink it. And please, folks, this winter, make sure you're doing your propagations for spring. You got to think ahead in this, in the plant world. You got to think ahead. Oh, Dwight. Oh, little Dwight. What else we got? Suds and bucket. There you go. How about some Alabama? Rushing till life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Don't know why. I have to drive so fast. My car has nothing to prove. It's not new, but it'll be 0 to 60 in 5.2. Well, I'm in a hurry to get things done. Why? Rushing till life's no fun. These products are nice. I got a shitload of them in the spin games too. Can't be late. Having plenty of time. Shaking hands with the clock. I can't stop it. I'm on a roll and I'm ready to rock. Go. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Rushing till life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live and die. But I never be back. Since I'm running behind, I better pick up my pace. It's a race to marry, no room for someone in second place. Look at these white monsters. These white monsters, 6 of them last night went for $25 or less. They're $150 plants. Heather, did you get one? Downsizing them from 4 to 3s. They're packed in tight, but we need the boxes to be small in wintertime. Go. I'm in a hurry and don't know why. All I really gotta do is live the night, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Oh, have I made a mess around here today, huh? Don't know why. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Why? Rushing till life's no fun. All I really gotta do is live in plants. I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Look at the roots on these. This is gonna be a problem. Yeah, look at that. Too slow, too slow. You can't take me from that. You can't do that to me. Let's get one. Let's get one. Met you once in a Williamsburg. Heard about you in a country love song. Summer night, it took my breath away. What's I supposed to do? Standing there looking at you. Boy, far from home. Maybe it was Memphis. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was me, but it sure felt right. Tell you, the only way you know all the words to these 90s country songs, if it's on the barn radio 24/7. And you're in the barn a lot. Which I was. We got food hungry. Susan, fair enough. The table was clean last night. Not no more. It's cute. Fifth pile next to me. Learning them driving trucks. Exactly. Yeah, that'll do it too. Fuck yeah. It's a long time listening to the radio, right, Trey? Looking at you. I like, will you be here today? I'm not sure. I should probably eat at some point. 12:30? I don't know. I have days of probably, oh my God. These True Eye Moonlights are out of control. Yeah, keep people fall asleep for sure. Start singing along. Yeah. Country is great singing along songs. Definitely. You want to come pick up? Well, I think we're here till 3:30 today. I'm not going to do a show today. We're short on staff, and we had to pot up and do other stuff. So I don't want them to get behind on last night's show. So I'm not going to do a show tonight. I'm going to do one tomorrow. Ninja plants? Allocation ninjas? All right. Tomorrow I'll be here. Yeah, well, I'm doing a show tomorrow. I would have been here today, but can't get too far behind. I
woke up this morning, my head fell down. I splashed it with water, trying to
make it make sense. All she had to do was just give me that wing. In the blink of an eye. All she's gotta do is just give me that wine.
On my side, an unspoken message works every time. When my brain starts smoking, I can't even think.
Yes, mellow allocations. Yeah, I'll probably do a couple hundred mellows. Yeah. You got corns? I mean, I buy them by the case. Mellows, ninjas. What's up, Puppy Joe? You guys want to give me? There you go. We're listening to country music today. The poll is 71% 90s country, 29% EDM. It's nice to have something a little different here, you know? It will be EDM for the show, though. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta be fucking pumped for 3 to 5 hours. All she's gotta do is just give me that wing. True colors. Come on. I've got plants in front of me. I'm a farmer. That also goes to race. Yeah, you like both. Why can't you like both? These have always been my colors. Give me that wink. The song. Yeah, all she gotta do is give me that wink. It's her telling him he woke up, bad hangover, hammered drunk the night before, does not remember, stumbles into the kitchen. This girl gives him the wink. He's all good. Everything's good.
Some days I feel like
Tell you about mellows? I mean, alocasias, thick leaves, gray color. Pretty standard for allocations, really. They do have elbow mellows. A little more on the pricey side. But I don't have any.
And it's all because of you.
Oh, that song's lame. It's trying to sneak in some early 2000s. Early Brad Paisley. Boy, he was a young man in the 90s. Look at that guy. Wow. There you go. How about some Leanne Rimes? Gonna buy a one-way ticket, northbound train.
Standing on the border, looking at the great unknown. I can feel my heart beating faster as I step out on my own.
Oh yeah. You're not sure what you're going? What do you mean?
I'm heading out tonight, traveling. I'm gonna start all over again.
I'll on the way ticket on the westbound train. See how far I can go. It's not going north, it's going west. I'm just someone I don't know.
Cause I will face the world around me.
Welcome in, Spark. Spend that $15. Spend that credit. Are we still plotting tonight's show? Last night's show? Almost done. Lots of potting today. Oh my god. I want a ticket on the westbound train. See how far I can go. Did you see I said snow? I did not see. I did not see. Snow? What's that? I'm in Phoenix. What snow? What is that? I walked out of the house in shorts this morning. I mean, snow's fun to visit. I've lived in it before. It's not fun to live in. Fuck no, not fun to live in. It's great fun to visit. Great fun. I own one way ticket on the westbound train. Who won it? Who won it? What else you guys want to talk? Do you have playing questions? Let's chat. Or do you enjoy watching me sing terribly and pop planks? Also soothing. I get it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Michaela Nunn. Michaela Nunn. Where's your heart? Okay, where's your heart? English is fucking hard. Holy shit. Hats off to the folks that English is their second language. That's fucking impressive. Shout out to you. Do you ever consider doing a class for those thing about starting a plant business? Yeah, Dre. I have for a while now. In fact, I spoke with the head of community over at Whatnot. And it seemed they couldn't get it. They're like, why the fuck would this guy teach people to come on Whatnot and compete with him? And she's not grasping the subject. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'll train my competitors, but also I'm going to teach those competitors how to bring in new customers to the app. Like the whole thing will grow. He's like, okay, if you want to do that. I don't think you get it. I would charge money for it for sure. I probably have. What the fuck is that? Where did this come from? This is not 90s country. What the fuck was that? But yeah, I'll probably end up doing it anyways. I've made training courses. I made a training course on marketing, so I already know what goes into it. Probably take me like 3 months to get it out. Maybe I'll do like mini workshops. I could do mini workshops and just charge for them. Give me a follow, Dre. I'll reach out to my buddy and put together like some mini workshops. I won't do it for free, for sure. I've learned with those courses is that free people just aren't really serious about it. And if I'm going to take the time to make the course and be there, plus, like you could take my course and yeah, like I said, we're closing in on 1 million in sales on this app. Like you're getting serious information.
On the pillow, right where it wouldn't be missed. She left a note in the kitchen.
Yeah, I can't even. It's so fucking root bound. So the cheaper plants in the spin game, like these TBI moonlights, might cost a little bit less if you're into a nursery, but look how healthy these things are. Yeah, just hang around, Jay. It's probably gonna come soon, honestly. Yeah, probably pretty soon because I know this might not make sense to a lot of folks, but like in general, like it's good for my business if the plant category as a whole grows over here. It's just better. Like I can benefit. I'm a seller over here, and maybe I'm among the upper echelon of it. That's good for my business. That's more opportunities for us to sell stuff.
Yeah, I was caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless summer we found love on the banks of the river out west.
Deanna. Whatever, Deanna. It's strawberry wine. Nobody knows.
After 2 days of drinking, I just get an infinite one.
Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, the courses. Yeah, I think in the long run I can benefit. You know, yeah, it'll fracture the market, but I can also teach people how to bring in new users.
If they can't put this direct, it's already on the CD player, and they just push that.
Yeah, I've got monsters in here. I wasn't really selling anything. It's just more like a plant chat. I'm potting up a bunch of stuff. Give me a follow. Bookmark the shows. Wednesday, I'll do a spin game show. Friday, I'll have a big show, and probably Saturday.
All of a sudden.
Oh, I'm running out of 90s country? I ran out of... No, I didn't, though. It hasn't even played John Deere Green yet. Yeah. I'm definitely not going to... John Deere Green. Like, how you not going to give me a little Joe Diffie? Shit. How you going to miss this song, YouTube? Yeah, Blue Dragon? No, never even heard of it. Farm kids way down in Dixie. Is that it for me? Is that all of them? Yeah, okay, cool. Sweet. All right. Just finally got the show botted up. Dirt everywhere. Yay! All right, what are we talking about? Here's a flash sale on some RNU. The lights. GoPro clone LEDs. Hero, Billy, Bob, love, Charlene. They're 3 foot high. The whole town said that he should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene. In John Deere Green. What's up, gay lady? I think I can do one more gimme, and then I'm gonna go to lunch. I'm gonna lunch it. There we go.
Sweet corn, it's at the neighbors. They went together like a hand in glove.
There we go.
On a clear
Answer what question? Why are you so demanding, Caesar? What? Why? What question? I already answered that, Susan. Never even heard of Blue Dragon. Never even heard of it.
On a hot summer night,
He wrote Billy Bob Love Charlie. All right, here we go. So for those of you, I see some new referrals joining in. You got a $15 credit. You can get this potting mix right here. You can use it at any show. Does not include shipping. You can find other shows that have free shipping for sure. And the $15 is instant credit. You'll see it down by your wallet right there. And then the caramel marble, I'll probably send that text out around 5 o'clock today. To get in that giveaway, all you do is text Albo to the number there. And then I'll text you when I'm doing cool shit. That's it. That's it. It's easy. On a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Loves Charlie. And the whole town said that should. Oh, hey, should have used that. They should have used that. You know, Charlie didn't care though. How many giveaways did I do? Like 20 of them? Oh my god. Made no money on the show. Oh wait, I did some sales, didn't we? 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 bucks. Not enough to pay for the giveaways. All right, last chance on it. There's another flash sale. Somebody buy one more. My bad. Oh, and I'll combine them at the end of the show if you get multiples. I did send a text out for last night's game. If you didn't get a text, you might have to re-enter. So just text the number stop, and then text Albo to it again, and you'll re-enter into it. There were like 38 of them that said non-delivered. And I don't know why that is. That might be the carriers. I'm not sure. Try to re-enter them. You didn't get that, but you got one on November 15th. That is, I'll go check it. Just re-enter into it. Re-enter into it. Oh shit. Any man of mine. That's right. What if I want to end it on? What else you guys got? Now's your time to ask it. Now's your time to ask it. Huh? Think that's fine, buddy. Better be on time. What do we got? What do we got? Anybody? Anybody? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Stacy! A bunch of these Fridays will be in tomorrow's show. Don't miss it. Yeah, I like it that way. Any man of mine. One was that Goofy movie quote. That fucking was. How did you? Yeah, good job. Good job. Good job. That's impressive. Yeah, that was Goofy movie in the auditorium. Hey, yo, Stacy, talk to me, talk to me. Anything else? Last 10 seconds on these questions, folks. Anybody want to holler at me? I like it like that. A million times. I personally think it's better to bottom water the plants. Yes. Why is it better to? This is the potting mix you use. Yes, bottom water your plants. Why do I do that one? It's easier. I can water 2,000 plants in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I got a reservoir. I fill it up. You can put trays in here. You can water plants a lot faster. Also, there'll be less water loss. So what you're doing is your potting mix is absorbing the water. It's absorbing it. It's most mixtures are not going to absorb more than they can. They have a limited amount of mass. They will absorb enough for their mass, and they're not going to absorb more. So it helps with overwater. Yes, yes, will help you, but you can still fucking overwater your plants. Like you need to let your pots dry out, folks. Depending on the plant. Depending on the plant. Caladias don't like to completely dry out. Alocasias don't like to completely dry out. However, I let my alocasias dry out, so riddle me that, fat man. It's just easier. It's easier, and you can do it a lot faster. There's too many plants in here. I couldn't have somebody go and water each one. I can't set up a sprinkler system. One, I'm inside, but even if I was outside, I'm in a desert. Water matters here. Don't want to go spraying all over. Maybe I'm just a weirdo and I'm in a desert and like water should be precious to us here. Do we have a lot of it? Yeah, sure. Does that mean wasted on the ground? No. On a break for your feet and your back break. Keep it moving till you just can't take anymore. Come on, everybody. Anybody else? 1, 2, 3, 4. You like that? You like that? You like that, don't you? Shit. No, I know all Shania songs. Come on. Those are my go-to karaoke's. Nothing better than watch a grown-ass man karaoke Shania Twain in a bar. Hitting those notes. I don't. And it's probably been a good 5 to 7 years since I've done it. Or longer. All right, everybody, that was the last giveaway. Let's look at this poll, though. Look at this poll. 70% of you wanted the 90s country. We'll do that during the days. I'll jump on here, and we'll chit-chat. You need help with your plants? You got questions, things like that? Just fucking come talk to me. I don't know everything for sure, but I've done a lot. I've done a lot of things. But one time I killed over $20,000 plants. Over $20,000 worth of plants once. I cried that day. That was a rough day. Okay. All right. I'm gonna raid. We're raiding in. I've been here for almost 3 hours today. Who have we not raided into? Who needs some help? That's interesting. It would appear that Lazy has unblocked me. Cam raided in yesterday. Well, I'm falling for you. And I know just why, just like the rain. All right, we're going into cams. I love you guys. Check the show notes. Go check the show notes. Text Albo to that number. I'm giving away Caramel Marble today. Bookmark the future shows. They might not say spin games on them. I convert them in the last 5 minutes. That's just how it works over on Whatnot. Come partay. Love y'all. See you tomorrow.